Well, hello, my lovely Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle, and this is going to be your general love tarot reading from March 15th through the 31st of 2021. Now, please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what messages are for you and leave the rest for someone else. You can also check your other natal chart placements and watch those correlating videos. Now, if it does resonate with you, please be sure to like and subscribe. Those buttons are right down there, as well as come join me over at Patreon for the extended reading. We get all sorts of deep clarifying messages, as well as closing things off with an oracle card. You can find that link in the description box below. It's this little triangle, kind of right over here, I think is what it is, or it could be there. I don't know how this thing loads, but it's a lovely little upside down triangle. You click that button and all sorts of beautiful information comes out. You will also find links to both my Facebook and Instagram accounts where you can get access to the daily card draws that I pull. There's also a link to PayPal to buy me a cup of coffee, buy me a cocktail, leave me a tip. Every little penny helps, right? And you can also find a link to my website where you can book a personal appointment reading with me. Yours truly. It's beautiful, right? It's all good stuff. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, that camera adjusted. Sorry. Shifting. Nobody wants to see the laptop corner, right? Right, it's all for the magic. So I am going to be doing a Celtic cross. We've had some really difficult reads, Gemini, this go around. A lot of big energy shifts are happening, particularly in relationships, people outgrowing cycles, and it is affecting kind of everything going on. So let's just see what is in store for you guys. Let's see, Gemini, March 15th through the 31st of 2021. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, there you are, showing up with your own energy here. This is the Ten of Swords. That is Gemini, the sun in Gemini, and it's the end of a really, really painful cycle. This is my done, stick a fork in me, I'm done card. Usually there's 10 swords popping out of somebody, right? And it talks about really painful endings. Really painful endings. But the thing is that, it's also a beautiful brand new day dawning. And often it's a card of luck coming in as well. So that is exciting that this is where you're at. You are done with whatever cycles and you're starting to walk away. You're starting to walk away from this heavy, painful, burdensome betrayal kind of energy, being stuck up in your head. It's beautiful. I really do feel like there's like a sigh of relief coming in. So let's find out what is crossing your path. Wow, 10 of Wands. Talk about burdens being released, right? It's actually showing up in the reversed point, which means that you have really let go of this extra baggage that you've been holding on to. Now, it could be for some of you that, we got another 10. Holy shit, Gemini. I don't even get to finish talking about the 10 of Wands before the 10 of Cups wants to come out. You are walking towards your happiness. You are walking towards your happily ever after. Your emotional fulfillment, family, love, emotional depth, and commitment in your relationships. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. So let me talk more about this 10 of Wands here. So the 10 of Wands for me is like, you can't pick up anything new if you don't let anything go, because your hands are full. Your hands are full of all this baggage, and I don't care how origami neatly folded you've tucked and managed to stuff in this hat box that your mother gave you, right? I don't care if it's Louis Vuitton or not. It's baggage. You got to let it go, and you are letting it go, which is why you're showing up as the 10 of Swords. Why? Because you want fulfillment. You probably know who this is too, and if not, this is what your next goal is, because you've got these 10s, right? So let's find out what is supporting this spread. What is at the base of this spread? This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. So the difficult thing is with this many releasing of heavy burdens, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, and that tells me that there's a lot of instability in this process. It's shaky. You don't know what's next. You don't know what's next. Hey, look, there's the other 10. You have had all the 10s. All the 10s. Bottom of the deck, this is the 10 of Pentacles. You want stability. You want stability. This is my favorite 10, because it's like the 10 of Cups with that happily ever after, but this one is rooted in a firm, solid foundation, and it means more because you've worked for it. This is the family card. There's children. It's the quintessential American dream, right? It's the little house with the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and the dog. It's all there. It's all there. Yeah. Sorry, Jax is playing outside the window. I've had cat bombs in every video. He's finally outside playing. Trying to sneak these in. I've got a bookshelf coming, so there will be more desk room. Yeah. But anyway, like, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is like the best reading I've had for Gemini yet. Like, it's about time, right? And the thing is that even though this whole situation has left you with like basically like zero foundation, because you're walking away from stuff, I think you've had a really enlightening moment that is letting you move forward in this space. Wow, that's too much. Too many there. Yeah, so let's find out what is like the cause and effect of this Ten of Wands. What is the past that is influencing this? One more. Ooh, that one. Okay. Ooh, the Moon in reverse. You've had some clarity. You've dispelled some illusions. You're now seeing things clearly for the first time, I feel. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Like, there's no joy. It's a delayed joy that's going to be coming in. It's not victory. It's not there yet, and it sucks. And it's been hard because, you know, the Moon energy in reverse really is all about clarity. It is dispelling that illusions, is understanding why things are the way things are. There's no confusion. You're actually, I feel like for the first time, Gemini, we've had some really hard readings for Gemini since I started this back in October. And I feel like you're finally got the clarity that you need to move forward. Yeah, it's a little wobbly, right? Because this is all new. I don't think you've ever been so firm in your whole life. But again, like I said, we're talking about cycles ending. Massive shakeups all over the place. So let's find out what is crowning the spread. Ooh, goodness. Got a lot to say there. What is crowning the spread and how people see you. And how people see you. Let's see. Let's take that one. Wow. So right now, it's like, I'm not surprised to see this. This is the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is all like a delayed beginning. And part of the reason why is because you're in the process of finding your inner strength. For some of you, it could have been an ending with Leo, but you're working on taming that inner beast within you. The difficult lessons that you've had to learn and really wrangling things to put in back into order for yourself. And it takes a lot of internal courage. It takes a lot of internal strength to take that step back and do things. And people recognize this. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, they recognize that you're in a space of transition where you don't have the passion and the drive to move forward with the new beginning. You're not quite there yet. You're not quite there yet. And it's seen. We're going from the tens to the ace, right? That's normal. Cards of Tarot only goes to 10 for the pips. But this Ace of Wands, you know, it's interesting because both of these are fire signs, right? This is Leo. The Ace of Wands is fire, like incarnate. The passion, the drive, the curiosity. Yeah. So I feel like that is lacking. That is lacking right now. So let us find out what is a possible future for you, Gemini. What is a possible future for you? Ooh, Three of Swords. Not quite done yet. Why? Bottom of the deck is Death in reverse. And I'm getting it's because it's not done yet. There's some unfinished business, it looks like. Yeah, you're still having to go within to be hermit, right? You've got the Death in reverse and you've got the Hermit card. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles underneath that. So you're in the process. Gosh, look at this. And then there's the Eight of Cups along with the Magician in reverse. Like, that's your card right there with the Magician. Yeah, you're in the process of walking away. You're in this, because this is all a process, right? It's not just like magic and you're done. Into the next. No, this is a process. And you're walking away to your brand new beginning and stability. Look at that. We've got two aces. This is a brand new beginning. And you're walking away to get something more solid. Particularly in the area of romance and love and foundations and relationships, I feel. I really, really do feel that. And the thing is that you still have to go within to the hermit mode. You have to go within and spend time with source, seek the divine, hear your inner truths. So it's kind of like a lot of these things happen and then we take a pause. That's that pause, right? That's that pause in how to sort things out, how to move forward, how to create a more firm foundation for yourself going forward is what that is. And what this tells me is like you're not there yet. And it's painful. Oh God, this whole process is painful. Growth is painful. I'm surprised flowers don't scream. they probably do, because growing hurts so much. But the thing is that once you grow, you do begin to bloom and you do blossom, right? And that's all part of it. That's all part of this journey, Gemini. So let's see how you see yourself right now. Let's see how you see yourself right now. Oh, interesting. A Four of Wands again. Double card energy confirmation. You know how my readings go, right? So we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. And it's interesting because the bottom of the deck is the Star in reverse. This is a really hard place to be, Gemini. This is a really, really hard place to be. And the only way to really deal with this is to sit with it and go forward and go through it. Because I think in your past, you've run away. You've run away from this process, right? You've had the clarity that you've run away from this process. Because pain sucks. Nobody likes pain, right? But the thing is that pain won't kill you. Pain is growth sometimes. And it's hard, and it's heartbreak, and it's difficulty. It's a lot of pain and hurt. And you just got to sit with it and grief. You really just got to sit with it. And it's the only way to get through it. Because you can go off. You can go off and numb yourself to all of this, right? You can go off and party. You can go off and drink. You can go off and, lose yourself in people if you want to. I don't recommend it, right? And the problem, part of it is that, you are feeling like this is the end. Like there isn't going to be anything worth living for because things hurt so much. Or, that your life is just going to suck. All the things you thought aren't anymore. And you're not going to feel like there's going to be victory. You don't feel like there's going to be any joy or celebration. But here's the thing. We got the Hierophant sitting here. This is you leveling up. This is you leveling up. You know how sometimes in life we go around and around until we learn these lessons, right? And then we hit that come in full circle point. And I always say, if you hit that full circle point, do the thing you didn't do the first time. A little bit of my West for you too there. Throw that in there if you want. Do the thing you didn't do before. Because that's how we level up. Otherwise, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you're like a record that's skipping, right? It's like, back again, back again, back again. And you're just like, oh my God, I think you're finally done with that. And you're going to start moving forward. It's just painful and it's hard. And I think you've been avoiding this, but once you do, you will get forward again. You will have forward momentum again, and there will be joy again. Not only that, but it looks like the wheel is turning for you. Fate is intervening. This is a destined process for you, Gemini. Not only that, but then we have union, right? And I feel like this isn't just romance. Like it could be love. Like oftentimes when we go through these cycles, right, we learn stuff, we move stuff forward, we find new people that vibe at our new vibration with us, and love happens, right? But also the Two of Cups is about a card coming into union with yourself. Head and heart together as one. And Gemini is the twin. You're always head over hearts, head versus hearts a lot of the times, right? But this is a brand new beginning and transformation for you. It is. It really is. So how you're seeing yourself, and the reason for that rant, good rant, don't get me wrong, is because we've got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords. I think you're recognizing that you've hurt other people in the past. Other people might have hurt you. Depending on where you're at and how you take things, it's your story best, right? But the thing is you're recognizing that whatever situations were there weren't like, you thought they were good results, right? You thought they were good endings, and now you're recognizing that they weren't. That they weren't. It's that Four of Wands in reverse, is that, it's, you realize that, yeah, you thought they were good for you, but you're recognizing now how it's ultimately hurt you, the future you, now that you're there. This is very much a card of in the moment pain, the Five of Swords in reverse. It's very much a card of lashing out at other people before they, potentially could hurt you first. And you thought it was a good way to be, but you're recognizing now that it has not brought you any happiness. It's not brought you any joy. It's not brought you any victory. It's not real. It's like a false victory. It's like an empty victory. Like I feel like the feeling is like somebody goes, oh, here's a gold coin, and you're like, great, and you open it up and it's that crappy chocolate that nobody likes to eat. I think it's just because Easter's coming up, here in the US. That's kind of what it feels like. You're just like, whew, yeah, I'm so sorry, Gemini. Like, this is hard. This is a hard reading. Everybody's been having hard readings because there's really big cycles changing. So what is an energy that is surrounding you that you might not be aware of? Ooh, that came limping out. You got the Knight of Wands here. This is technically Sagittarian energy. And I feel like this is somebody that has been a catalyst for you. This person has been a catalyst for you. Let's scoot these over a little bit, shall we? Yeah, I feel like this person was a catalyst for part of this process, and I think that's why it's so difficult going on. It just looks really messy. Sorry, guys. Part of it is the cat comes up and jumps up here, and then it just messes everything up, so the camera gets all wonky. And let me see if I can fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, so this Knight of Wands, I feel like this is somebody around you. I think this is somebody you've admired. I think this is somebody you have a connection with. But the thing is like they're leaping forward. They're feeling passionate. There's forward progression. But I also feel like this is for you. Like this fire will launch again with the Ace of Wands. You know, we've had the Page of Wands pop out for you too. Like this goes from the Page to the Knight, right? And the Knight is somebody who's passionate, just go gets it. Forward momentum, fire energy, right? Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. You know, take what resonates for you. But, you know, we do have the Four of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like a minor arcana of the sun. And we did have the Leo strength card come out. But I feel like there's no work happening between the two of you. This is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like there's no collaboration, there's no work, there's no nothing. Squat. Nada. But I do think that this person was a catalyst for part of this process. So, I mean, they're still showing up in your energy field. I don't know if you're talking with them or not. I don't think so with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But also with this process, like this process that you're in, you can't give to anybody else right now. And that's okay, Gemini. It's totally okay not to give when you don't have the space to give. So, what is a hope and a fear for you? What is going on? Hopes and fears. Ooh, look at that. The Six of Wands again, showing up. You're hoping for victory. I think you might be dealing with a Leo. Like, I really do think this could possibly be a Leo with this energy here with the Six of Wands. That is Jupiter in Leo. But the thing is that, you know, I think you're wanting victory. I think you're wanting recognition. I think you want somebody's attention as well. I think you also want to stand in this moment of being adored, right? And recognized and applauded for things, the limelight, that social fun Gemini, right? But at the same time, it's kind of this difficult spot of your fear is that you're never going to get it again, right? You're never going to get it again. But here's the thing, we've got the Hangman in reverse. Like this is in tune with that Virgo Hermit card earlier, right? The Hangman in reverse is somebody who's not willing to sacrifice, who's not willing to go within and be divinely guided by source to let things go, right? And the thing is that the Hangman in reverse could get dropped really quickly by the universe. That could be that fate card coming in. It is a really rude awakening. And I don't think you really want a rude awakening right now, Gemini. Like, I don't really think you do at all. Yeah, but it is at the bottom. And I think that, you know, you're going to have to go within and sacrifice things to be happy again. Okay. Now it's interesting. That is, you know, this is how we do. This is how we roll in my readings, right? If any of you come over to Patreon, oftentimes there are double card energy confirmations that come out. So this is a possible outcome for you. It's the Eight of Pentacles, and that is you getting to work. That is you getting to work towards this new beginning. That is you getting to work to recognize the balance in your life and what you need to do to achieve that, and also to get that new passionate beginning. I also feel like this, because it was with the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like it is tied in with this fire energy that you're looking for. Definitely. Bottom of the deck is the Sun in reverse. Definitely lots of fire energy, Leo energy. This could be you dealing with a Leo. Now, the Sun in reverse just means it's a delayed happiness. It's a delayed happiness. You got to get through this first before happiness happens. Yeah, definitely underneath that is the Lovers. There's your card right there, Gemini. But I do feel that you've got a deep soul connection with, I'm just going to call him a Leo flat out, with this fire energy and the sun. Take it how it resonates with you. But, you've got this beautiful deep soul connection with this person who acted as a catalyst for all of this for you. You might want to look up twin flame journeys. It's a little bit esoteric and out there, but it is the idea, one of the ideas behind it is that you meet a soulmate, and that soulmate and you have a big karmic tie, big blow up, that kind of thing. And one person learns the lesson that they're supposed to in that moment, and then the other person has the delayed reaction, has to change things up and shift things out in a stage of separation and learn those lessons for them, and then they eventually come back together because it is a deep soul tie, right? So you might want to look that up, see if that resonates with you. May or may not. Just throw that out there. It is out there in esoteric tarot land, right? So with that being said, I hope this resonates with you, Gemini. If it does, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as come join me over at Patreon for the extended reading. We're going to pull all sorts of clarifier cards and close things off with a crazy, sexy love note from the universe. So I hope to see you soon. Take care.